Sorry for the delay. Oh, let's start. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here. We are UrbanBees, a team of students of aerospace engineering from the Tsinghua University of Madrid. Are you ready for the last presentation? Well, let's begin. Let me start with the question: what if I told you that pollution could be something good for society? Well, thanks to our innovative idea, this can be something real. You may know that urban air pollution is becoming an increasingly severe issue, especially in large cities like Beijing. According to the World Health Organization, around 4,500 people die every day in China due to air pollution. To illustrate this concept, we have created a simulation which shows how pollution propagates through Beijing. As the time passes, the pollution cloud propagates and expands from the 3 points of emitting pollution and risks the lives of thousands or even millions of citizens. We must face this problem, but how? Well, surprisingly, bees may be the answer. Our project named UrbanBees mimics this insect's behavior in order to battle pollution. In nature, bees search for flower nectar in order to produce honey in their hives. They work as a team to collect this material and transform it into food, which is used to feed the larvae. We will mimic this behavior by using a swarm of drones that will collect air pollutants and bring them to a central base, their hive. Then, the pollutants will be treated in order to use them as 3D print material. This could be used to help our own larvae, the children, by producing goods that they need. But how can we make all of this become real?
Well, so this is really simple to understand. Let's begin. Well, in large cities such as Beijing, there are pollution indicators that basically measure the air quality. So, to specify a bit more, we are mainly interested in what is called PM10 pollutants. These pollutants include, for example, metals such as aluminium or iron. So how does it work? When once a certain spot of the city surpasses a threshold in pollution, the central base sends drones to that spot of the city. And these drones collect the pollutants via filters or magnetic systems, for example. When they have gathered enough, they just come back to a central base again. And in this base, the pollutants are processed and treated in order to be converted to 3D print materials, which will be employed to produce goods for the society. Okay, but what kind of tools can be printed? Well, we have decided, as Diego has said, to help our children, to help the next generations. And we'll do this by producing equipment that they need. For example, at the schools. It can be sharpeners, badminton rackets, or even bikes. Also, we plan to educate them so that they become conscious about the problem that we have with air pollution and the importance of reducing it for the future generations. So this is basically our concept, but how do we put this in practice?
Okay, in this workshop, we have made a prototype of our system to ensure that it's very clear for everything us. I really appreciate the collaboration with Microarduino because they have provided us important tools for creating our prototype. Okay. First of all, an air quality indicator serves as a pollution detector. You can see here. The air pollution is made up of chalk, can be easily seen, and we have reduced to dust. Secondly, there is our bee, a drone with a double layer filter attached to its body, and secondly, there is our joypad. We plan to make our drone automatically controlled, but now we are going to control via joypad. Finally, there is the 3D printer, the portable 3D printer, and the 3D printed object. We don't have pollution, we don't have 3D print material made of pollution, so this object only is an educational tool. So let's see the video of the demonstration Tsinghua. Oh, wait. But there is only one thing left, our business model.
As you can expect, our project is non-profitable. However, we consider that this kind of project is extremely necessary for our society. We believe in the power of people, so we are preparing a campaign mainly based on crowdfunding. And you can see here our link canvas, so you can check the details. So our plans for the future imply a further development of this idea, including the automatization of the process, the communication between the drones and the hive, and also a bigger participation in the education. So, in conclusion, we can achieve a double benefit at once. On the one hand, we are going to clean the sky. On the other hand, we are going to help our next generations by producing goods that they need. Always, the most effective solutions are presented in nature, so we just have to mimic them.